get to know themselves. Yes, there comes a time in your life that you should spend time to explore yourself, get to know who you are, what you are made of, what you carry, what your purpose is on this earth. And I'm not talking about exploring the world like, some curious teenager who adventurously wants to explore the world that their parents kept them from. No, I'm talking about getting to know you, what you can do, what you cannot do. And all these must be done through the eyes of God. See yourself in God's eyes, with God's eyes, through God's eyes, through the eyes of the Holy Spirit. Or else, the world is ready to force an identity on you, a personality on you, far much more different than who you truly are. People are going to tell you who you are not. And one thing that I have realized, that one of Satan's biggest weapons, one of his strongest strongholds, let me say, is somebody who doesn't know themselves. Throughout my life, I heard a lot of things about me that made me afraid to open that package of who I am and get to know myself. But deep inside of me, I was afraid of who I was, like what I carried, and the image God showed me. I was actually afraid of what I could do. You get what I'm saying? Yes. And I thank God for me now. Once in a while, I am so happy to pop on here to do an introduction, do an identity introduction, because I feel it's very, very crucial. Revolutionary Talk, now Anna Ministries. Personally, ministry has always been this big, huge word to me that I struggle to identify with, or I struggle to associate it with what I was doing. So I never saw myself doing something big like that, or taking on something big as that. I always felt something, mediocre, something small, something cute. So Revolutionary Talk, to me, assuming that or associating with that always felt quite manageable, something quite, mediocre, something that I can handle. But you see, God never calls us to mediocre. God never calls us to something that we can manage. He calls us to do big things, because he's a big God. And if he's at the center of what you are doing, just know that he's in control. So one of my spiritual fathers called me and told me that you need to start seeing this thing as a ministry. And I believe that we all have ministries in our own way. If you start seeing that job you do, you're being a police officer, you're being an air hostess, you're being whatever you do, you're being a nurse, a doctor, whatever you do, if you start seeing it as a ministry, I think there wouldn't be so much wrongdoings associated with professions as we see it. We are all children of God. We are all vessels that he has called to show forth his marvelous light in this world we find ourselves. So Revolutionary Talk is now Anna Ministries, and I am so glad that God has gifted me with this, and to be a vessel that God uses to bring you that spiritual feed. So this is Anna, and this is Anna Ministries. I will be coming your way. Yes, I'm back, and I'm back for good by God's grace. See you guys, and bye.